one of the questions I did want to ask, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this, or just maybe from my perspective on a not negative side, but just how I think how inclusion moves for black brewers or breweries in general. I think a lot of the stuff that I think of or that I hear is that we focus on the lifestyle aspect of it, but like when it comes to that brewing, we can go to the next one. When it comes to brewing, it's like we'll do like one beer or two beers, and like from your perspective, and again, I know you haven't jumped into it full force yet, and you're working your way up. Yeah, like how are you going to separate that mindset for the people who are thinking like, well, instead of just the lifestyle, give me the actual beer. Like how do you work those two together so that you are looked at, especially as black folks, we're looked at as like people that can produce quality beer consistently all the time on our own and collaborate.
Yeah. I mean, as far as myself as a producer, I just as a brewer, I just want to make beer that I enjoy.
I like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's the same thing. I have to say that getting in with the Daz Club and the beer that it actually got me more motivated to brew beer to one up what I'm tasting. Because I feel like there's a lot of breweries that make great beer, but I know that they're just like you and me. They're human. If they have a passion for brewing, we want to drink beer that we enjoy. And if we make it to the point where we're like, oh yeah, we got to share this with somebody. You know what I mean? We feel like that's one thing that we can, our part that we can put towards being in this industry.
Gotcha.
And then it's a shame that it's like it's not enough of us out there, especially in Oakland, considering, or in the Bay, period. That a lot of breweries, I think they're trying to make a change, especially with the climate of everything that's going on. I think that we gotta push things forward. We gotta evolve as a species. We gotta evolve. We gotta come together, and the only way we can do that is if we involve inclusion and equity
with everybody
and diversity with
women,
everybody.
Brewers, people of color, black folks, just everybody. So,
everybody got to come together and we can all enjoy a space.
Okay.
Yeah, what I told someone the other day, I referenced Spike Lee's "Do the Right Thing."
Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing.
I want to have a place where we can put some brothers up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because we want some Malcolm. We want some Martin on the wall. Why ain't no brothers up on the wall? You know what I'm saying?
Some Roland Martins, man. I'm a big Roland Martin outfielder. Shout out Roland Martin.
The Panthers up on the wall. Represent. And we don't have that out here.
No.
But the brew culture and the brewing industry also, as far as every industry, uses black culture to promote themselves. Yeah. You'll see so many labels. Yeah. You'll see it's like you see our style within what they're doing and how they're selling it. But they ain't from it,
Yeah.
They're just using it, So we want to be able to
change that imagery,
bring our culture to what we're producing and then share it with the world from us, not some knockoff,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's people that can appreciate and emulate and all that, but at least include the actual people that are part of that, especially when it comes to Oakland. It's part of so many different movements. Yep. It doesn't make any sense that, when it comes to housing, when it comes to business ownership, that as far as people that's at the bottom, as far as having that, are the people who started the movements.
Gotcha. Now the history, because I was on your on the website real quick, just trying to do a quick read. My dad was like, "Man, you got to really get these questions ready." But when history, is there a history of brewing in Oakland with black people that did brew? If so, let me know because I don't know. School me on some of that. And what's the next beer that we drinking? Because what's the next thing that you bring? Or was those the only two?
That was the only two.
Man,
yeah.
Okay,
we got another one in development right now. It's a little too soon.
I can tell you about it. I can tell you about the Black is Beautiful.
Well, let me get more to IPA and tell me about the Black is. Talk to me about the history, and then we can go. And then after we talk about the history, we can go into more of the into what you guys got coming down the pipeline. But definitely tell me some history of Oakland because I want to know it.
This one?
Yeah, I mean, it took some research on our own, but it was
fill me up, man. Go ahead,
it was
that's good right there. I'm good.
Brothers. It was Brothers Brewing, right?
Brothers Brewing. That
Brothers
one
Brewing,
day
and that was in 2000.
Wow.
And they were starting off, but they were trying to be a national brand. It didn't really take off.
And then you got to think too. In 2000, you got Anchor Steam.
That was like pre-craft beer too. That was like right before craft beer really took off.
It was like the micro breweries type of situation where everybody thought they were going to do micro and then go jump into the mainstream and be a Budweiser or Coors or something like that.
Yeah.
So Brothers Brewing, man. Now, are those owners still alive? Did you
they're still alive. The thing is that.
Yeah, we do want to talk to him too.
We want to talk to him
because he owns a restaurant in Hayward, right?
Yeah, one owns a restaurant in Hayward. So we want to give a shout out to them and let them know that we don't completely understand where they were at during that time.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because it's the craft brewing industry was very, very niche. You had Anchor Steam, Triple Rock. Sierra Nevada.
Shout out Triple Rock, man. I've been there a couple of times. We haven't done an interview yet, but they're some good peoples, man.
Oh yeah,
You know Drake's owns them though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
See,
Drake's they own Triple Rock.
Right.
They own Jupiter.
Yeah, I know they own Jupiter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Jupiter.
So Drake's is running it out here.
Yeah,
Drake's is dope though.
Shout out to the Barrel House, man.
I love it. Oh yeah,
the
love
Void.
Drake's.
I love it, man. 13%, 12.5, something like that.